Hey, you guys, welcome to Transformational Tuesday with the Mountain Medium on YouTube. Messages on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube are going to be a little bit different. So, today for Transformational Tuesday, I want to leave you with the gift of understanding how the universe can communicate. Now, I always tell people when my gums are flapping, if something sits well with you, by all means keep it. If not, perfectly okay. We all do this differently and at our own rate down here. So today, I'm actually going to talk about the number 3. I wholeheartedly believe that 3 is one of our most transformational numbers down here on the planet. The karmic law of 3, what we put out, we get back 3 times. Good things happen in 3s. Challenging things happen in 3s. We are physical, emotional, spiritual beings. We are masculine, feminine, divine beings. And the universe talks to us in a repetitive fashion of 3. If you notice in life, we are handed lessons. These lessons will repeat until we get it. When it comes to our soul searching and the things that we're meant to do, the universe will also speak to us in groups of 3s. If you've heard a book 3 times from 3 different people or 3 different ways, read it. The universe is calling to you. If you've been told 3 times, oh, you're such a good, then that's the universe speaking to you about what's designed in your soul. So let's talk about life lessons. Life lessons actually come to us in 3s. I call it the pebble, the rock, the brick. So we make a decision, and I'm just going to use the dating world as an example because it's really easy to use. So you decide to go for coffee with someone, and the first time that you meet them, you get this sinking feeling in the pit of your belly like, something's not quite right here. You hesitate, you pause, or you feel like you want to throw up. That is the design of the pebble, the rock, the brick coming in from the universe. So the pebble just nudged you. And you decide, because we're so conditioned by society to give people the benefit of the doubt when they haven't even earned our trust yet, that you decide that you're going to go on a second date with this soul. Everything's going swimmingly along, you are enjoying a nice dinner together, and all of a sudden, the person that you are with decides to have 4 or 5 drinks and becomes inebriated. All of a sudden, you're being delivered the rock from the universe. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with enjoying a drink, but you watch this person depart from the date, and they proceed to get in their car and drive home. Well, that's dangerous behavior, don't you think? They're not only taking the lives of someone else in their hands by driving home intoxicated, but they're taking their own life into their hand. And as far as I'm concerned, and you may think this or you may not, it's irresponsible, right? And we know that people do the best that they can in any given moment, and sometimes our best isn't the greatest, right? It's because there's a wound going on that we need to be aware of. However, should we decide that, well, they've had a rough day, maybe there's something going on that I don't know about, and accidents happen, people make mistakes. And you're right. We all have lessons to learn in life. However, you were given the pebble in the niggle, and you were given the rock in the intoxication and driving home, and you still want to walk through and see this person again, and things go okay for a while, and you decide to shack up, and the next thing you know, the person you've been involved with is being verbally abusive to you, you are getting the brick. If you proceed through the brick, the universe will chuck a boulder at you, they'll crush you, they'll mold you, all in the name of perseverance. When you haven't listened to the pebble, our goal is to let the pebble and maybe the rock come into our lives and stop right there. So it's up to us to listen to what our soul is doing, our gut is doing. The little niggly, the stop, the hesitation, the upset feeling in our stomach, that is our no from the universe. And should you choose to ignore the no's, you will keep your yes further away from you. So now that I've talked about the pebble rock brick, let's talk about the yeses and the light ups and the direction our soul is supposed to go. The universe will speak to us in threes. If we hear something from someone else, if we see something on a television, if we wind up with a really unusual message in drawing a card from a day that resonates with what we've already received, the universe will also speak pebble, rock, brick in a really strong direction. Don't you get it yet? This is your purpose on the planet. It is our goal to listen to the different and unique ways that the universe talks to us. It's always in threes, and it's up to us to listen. Now you've been shown a pathway. Everybody does this differently down here. And I want to thank you for stopping by for this Transformational Tuesday with the Mountain Medium. Get out there and transform your day, you guys.